All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we are diving deep into one of the biggest anthems of, well, the 21st century, Kanye West track, Stronger. Now this is a song we've all heard a million times, but we're going to peel back the layers and see what actually makes it tick. Let's get right into it.
So, of course, we have to start with the line that basically took over the world. This isn't just a catchy hook, It's this powerful statement of resilience that feels like it's been around forever. It's almost less of a lyric and more of a modern proverb at this point.
Okay, but beyond that massive chorus, what is this song really about? I mean, the verses are just packed with confidence, a little bit of vulnerability, and a wild number of cultural references. So to really get it, we've got to look past the hook and unpack the story he's actually telling. So first up, let's talk about the persona. This song isn't just performed by Kanye West, it's like a grand theatrical entrance for a whole character he was building at the time, the Louis Vuitton Don. I mean, right from the jump, he's giving us an almost biblical command. He's not asking for respect, he's demanding worship. And using words like thou and forsaken, it kind of frames him as this messianic figure, here to save a culture that's lost its way. It's an incredibly bold way to open a song. And then he does this. He fuses the sacred with high fashion. He's not just wearing Christian Dior. He claims to be the Christian inside Christian Dior. I mean, that one little piece of wordplay elevates him from just someone who buys luxury stuff to being its divine embodiment. In his own words, right? They don't make him like this anymore.
So what you're seeing here is pretty much a blueprint for how to build an icon. Step 1, deify yourself. Step 2, treat fashion like it's high art. Step 3, flip social rules on their head so that people should be honored by my lateness. It's really a masterclass in building your own myth.
Okay, so beyond the persona, this song is also a super dense time capsule of its era. It's just packed with references that ground this larger-than-life character in a very, very specific cultural moment. You can really think of these references as a kind of Rosetta Stone for the track. Black Kate Moss, for instance, isn't just a compliment. It's a direct challenge to the beauty standards of high fashion. And name-dropping Pastel or Bape, that signals you're an insider. You're in the know. He's weaving his own story into these iconic and sometimes infamous moments from pop culture. But just when you think you've got this untouchable character all figured out, the song takes a turn. Because underneath all of that armor, there's this raw, urgent, and honestly surprisingly vulnerable core. I mean, just stop and think about that. In an anthem that's all about strength, the most repeated line isn't a brag at all. It's a desperate plea. I need you right now. That one line just cuts through all the noise and the bravado, and it becomes the emotional heartbeat of the entire song.
And right here, this is the central conflict of the song. On one side, you have the ultimate ego trip. There's 1,000 yous, there's only one of me. But then, on the other side, you get this raw admission that things aren't perfect. I can't get much wronger. He's a god who is also incredibly human, and that tension is exactly what makes the song so compelling.
Of course, we can't talk about Stronger without talking about the music itself, right? The lyrics are a huge part of the equation, but the song's actual DNA, well, that comes from a pretty legendary source.
Yeah, the entire sonic landscape of Stronger, the beat, the hook, everything, is built by completely reimagining Daft Punk's futuristic masterpiece. By sampling their track, Kanye wasn't just borrowing a beat. He was starting a conversation with another iconic piece of music and then transforming it into something totally new.
So here's the recipe for a global hit, apparently. You take that legendary Daft Punk foundation, you chop it up, you speed it up, and you rebuild it into this massive beat that's powerful enough to fill a stadium. Then you layer on those complex lyrics about ego and need and culture. The result? A fusion of two worlds that creates this unforgettable anthem of empowerment for a whole new generation.
So after all the bravado and all the vulnerability, the song kind of ends with this command, just let go. It's a moment of pure cathartic release, where the struggle to become stronger finally leads to this moment of freedom. Which kind of leaves us with one final thought. Stronger seems to suggest that a timeless anthem isn't just about a great beat or a catchy hook. Maybe what makes a song last forever is that perfect collision of supreme confidence and raw desperation, of the super specific and the totally universal, all happening at the exact same time.